My name is Mackenzie Yeager, and I am bisexual. I came out fairly recently, so it was kind of a curveball for my family because it was just so late in the game. And I never really considered my sexuality before. I always just assumed straight. So when I came out to my mom, she was really taken aback by it, but it wasn't in a hateful way. It was just a not understanding way. But what was really amazing was that she immediately started asking questions, and it was kind of adorable how much she didn't understand and how much she wanted to know, because she wanted to know every facet about my sexuality because I'm her daughter and she loves me so much. Well, if you marry a woman, like, are you gonna want to sleep with men or vice versa? And I was like, Mom, when you're with Dad, like, and you see an attractive man, do you want to sleep with him? Do you want to cheat on Dad? And she was like, well, no. And I was like, it's exactly the same thing. If I ever get married, it's because I'm getting married to that person. I love them and I want to spend the rest of my life with them in theory. Nothing changes. There's no difference. I'm exactly the same as you are. I just have a wider selection, which is kind of daunting. I find hate in very subtle ways, especially because the lack of understanding or will to understand, especially bisexuality. When my sexuality does come up, it's oftentimes oh, so you want to have a threesome, or oh, like, you want to date my girlfriend and like we can all date each other. This kind of idea that I'm slutty or a shared piece of a puzzle. The idea that I don't have any agency, or that my love for a specific woman or my love for a specific man is independent. Instead, it's this idea that I'm with everyone at all times. I can't control myself. And I find that insulting and hurtful in a lot of ways. I think within my own community especially, there's so much recognition and understanding, and the more I learn about my own sexuality and the more I learn about the community at large, the more I realize that that doesn't define me, and people are going to have these thoughts about me that I have no control over, but I shouldn't look down or feel bad about who I am because of just what they're thinking, because I have people who support me at the end of the day. I went to my first Pride this year in New York City, and it was a very special time because it was directly after Orlando. And so there was this very special need to come together. And we went to Stonewall, which I was really excited about because I haven't been yet. And the shrine that was out front, the amount of flowers, the line out the door, the amount of people that were just craving that kind of sense of community, and then going inside and just waving flags and dancing with people from all walks of life was just a really fulfilling moment in my life, because it was a moment where I was told that nothing matters except each other. Like, none of it matters. That feeling is so much more than any single incident. We're too strong. People will protect you. Sometimes it feels like it's hard to find them or that they're too far away, but you will find a community and you will always have that. Just be strong in yourself and know that the only person you need to really hold on to is yourself and your self-worth. It's really easy to sit back and stay in your comfort zone, but there are so many different lives going on around you and so many different stories that you will never understand. And the only way to understand is to educate yourself and to listen when people tell you that they're hurting or in pain. And especially in a time like this, when there are so many people in pain, you can't be blind to it. If you're not listening, then you're not being a true human. You're not accessing or empathizing with another person's pain, and that's completely unfair. Just because we don't touch you doesn't mean they're not hurting or affecting us.